At first, Rake's arms would give out after just 2 push-ups, 2 swings of the axe to chop firewood, and he could barely lift his arms. He could only carry small stones and even had to strap support bands around his legs. But through sheer persistence, Rake's speed improved. Soon, he was chopping 500 logs a day, hauling several tons of massive rocks, knocking out thousands of push-ups, and completing tens of thousands of double rope pull-ups. Rake grew stronger and stronger, quickly returning to peak condition. Years earlier, Rake had taken a bullet through the neck and fallen into a river. Everyone thought that was the end of him, but luck was on his side. His team found him in time, and top-tier medical care brought him back from the brink. He had planned to leave the violent life behind and enjoy his later years. Mary, who loved him deeply, even prepared a secluded mountain cabin for him and brought his dog there. Rake spent his days watching ball games, fishing with his dog, and sometimes buying a couple of baby birds to watch TV with him. But one day, a man came looking for him. John wanted to recruit him for a rescue mission. Normally, Rake would have said no, but then John revealed the person who needed saving: Rake's own sister-in-law. She was imprisoned, and her 2 children were trapped in Georgia's most brutal prison, all thanks to her twisted husband, Pete. Getting himself locked up wasn't enough for Pete. He dragged his wife and kids into his mess. Pete's background was no joke. He and his brother Alex had built an empire trafficking drugs since childhood. Now they controlled billions in narcotics and weapons deals, with nearly every politician in Georgia in their pocket. Pete had killed an American cop, and under intense U.S. pressure, he hid inside the prison for protection, dragging his wife and kids down with him. To give her children a safe life, Rake's sister-in-law had to escape her husband's grip. Once John laid out the situation, Mary got a call from Rake. Hearing he'd taken on a new mission, she gave him her full support. With careful teamwork, they infiltrated the prison and located Rake's sister-in-law and her kids. But during the retreat, the little girl's doll slipped from her hands.
Get him.
Rake reacted quickly, but a nearby inmate spotted him. A whistle shrilled through the air, triggering a full-scale prison riot. The security system roared to life. A wave of guards rushed in, and Rake had to improvise a new route. But when he entered a room, it was packed with inmates. Instead of fearing his gun, their eyes lit up. They lunged at him to snatch it. As more and more prisoners piled on, Rake had no choice but to fire a few warning shots. He quickly planted a bomb on the door. The inmates backed off in shock, but these prisoners were as relentless as zombies. When the bomb exploded, they seized the chance to escape. By now, the prison was total chaos.